cap. This is gonna be a cap. It does not have joining. You can see it does not have joining, but we used to, you pick it. This place will be sharp like this. That is how they sew this cap. So I'm to sew 3 more. I've sold 2 yesterday. If you check my previous live stream, you will see the cap I've sold. I've sold 2 of these. So I'm to sew 3 of this cap now. So kindly just follow me as I start cutting it. I want to, how will I put it? Let me show you how I cut it and how I calculate the measurements with the someone's, with the client's head. With the client's head, yeah. Let's put it that way. So let me keep this cap aside. This is what we are trying to get out. I need to sew. Please pardon my bad English. So and pardon the noise in the background because I'm actually at workshop. So this is how cap used to be. You can see this is how cap used to be, and so let me just bring the camera down so you see how I cut it. So hope you can see now. So the customer head is 23. We'll add 1 inches for the sewing and the adjustment of the shisha. I don't know how they call shisha in Yoruba. Shisha of the cap. So that's 23 plus 1. That's 24, right? So we have to get 24. Divide 24 into 2. That will give us 12, right? So we have to cut short it like this. This from this angle to this angle, you make it 12. You make it 12. You short it this way. From this angle to here, you make it to the length of the cap you want it to be. Actually, I don't want it to be that tall, so I'll use it as 9.5. I'll use it for 9.5, 9.5 inches. I'll use it as 9.5 inches. Hope you can get it. You see? So you can understand it like this. So once you get this one, this that you measure here, the 12, you remeasure it here again, like, you understand? From this length, the height you cut, you measure it here again. You see? So you make a rule of this. You can see I've shot it out, and rule of this. Hope you understand. So you are now, this will be 2. This will be 2. So you have to measure what the measurement here that takes, and you repeat it for the second one. So this is 17, and here will also be 17 as well. So you are now to measure 17 from this angle, from this side this side down here 17, you see, and you measure 17 again here, 17 again here, and you make a rule. And you make a rule. We are done with the shocking of the cap. So I'm to shock. Let me be sewing it one after the other, or I should sew it jongana. Let me be sewing it one after the other. That will be more better. So now we have to cut it. You can see how it is. You can see 1 and 2 and no more. These are for the Ade cap. This that's what we use for the cap, for the Ade cap. We join in with the one we cut out here. Hope you understand. So you see how the cap look like. You see, you still pass through process of hand knitting. For this hand is hand knitting. We use here hand knitting. So let me adjust the camera back so I won't be bending my head, so I can feel comfortable. So now, and to cut the hand, before you proceed, you have to cut the back of the cap so you don't do mistake while sewing it. So this is how I cut it. You can see this is it. I haven't cut anything out. So I'm to cut it now. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. So this is it. You can see how I'm cutting it. Not that stressful. Very easy. Palm, softening, and the last one we'll cut it here. Can you see? So I've cut out the two pieces out that we join to make a cap. Hope you understand. This and this, I'm using only these two pieces to make a cap. And the cap won't have any joining between it. You understand? It will be all those ancient cap, all those baba. It's all those baba that used to sew it. They don't used to do another work. They don't sew clothes. They don't sew anything. They only sew cap. This is how they sew their cap. Kindly follow me as I sew it. I want to join it now. You can kindly follow me. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. So front to front, you understand? This is how you join it. You can see this is how you join it. If you are a fashion designer, I'm very sure you understand it to this part. And if you have any question, you can kindly put that in the comment section. I'll be there to reply. So I've joined this together and I'm to join this together as well. This require pin, because if you didn't pin this one, it will come out a bit while sewing it. you have to just pin it to avoid the story that touched the heart. That, you know, you have to just pin it. It's not that compulsory, but it's still compulsory. So you can see, and I join it together. We remove the pin. You can see how it looks. That gives us the height. And remember, we use 9.5 for the height. 9.5. And don't forget that we've sew out of the 9.5. So it is now 9 inches now. You understand? So this is the breadth. What did I say the measurement of the cap? The measurement of the cap is 23, right? 23. So we added 1 inches. Hope you remember. So now, if you can see, this is actually the real measurement of the cap, 23. So, and to cut the lining, you can use lining, you can use pocketing, you can use any fabric of your choice. It depends how the customer pay you. So if the customer pay you well, you can use pocketing, but if the customer do not pay you well, you can use any of pieces you have at home or in your workshop. Hope you understand. Sorry, I want to cut the lining for the cap. So, why give me 9.5 by the go to here. You have to get 9.5. Give the weight 9.5 kg by 9.5 kg by go to here. Go there 1 2 1 1. Go to here. Go mu méjì ló gbé wá. Shake ya. Mi ò ní cash. So as he is cutting the lining, to not waste much of our time, I will go by cutting the other one. This is 23. Let me write it. 23 as a size. 23. You see? I'll write 23. Please don't write C7 no. Don't write C7 no. So let me join the cap edge. Yes. Before I forgot. Let me join the cap art. The art in the cap edge. I don't know. So this is the cap edge. I've joined the cap edge. So let me just go to the next level before it cuts the lining. Before it's done with it, the cutting of the lining rather. So I'm checking the back of the cap not to make a mistake. So we are using this edge to do 22 and a half, 22.5. So we have to add 1 inches to it, so it will be 23.5. So the measurement is not up to 12. You see, it's not up to 12. So this is what we are using. That's 11 3/4. How do you say it? I don't know. So we have to measure it like this. Here's all. No. Dada, o ti gé iye tán. So we have to short it this way. And this, don't forget, we are using 9.5. 9.5. And here we are using the same measurements we used there. That's 11 3/4. I'll be 8/4 then. Is it 8/4? Half and quarter. I don't know. So we are done with the shocking of the basic one. So before we measure it and get the other side. So so you see, actually it's done with the cutting of the lining. It's not up to 17. So this is 16 and quarter, 16 half and quarter. Same occur here too. And quarter. Let me see. 9. God. If you have any question, you can just put that in the comment section. Yeah, I am again. So I'm to cut the ẹ kò ń ṣe títí àwọn ẹran ilé títí àwọn ọ̀dà àwọn ẹ̀wọ̀n ọ̀gá nìyẹn. Gbà mélòó owó tó bá ṣiṣẹ́ fún gbà mélòó owó tó ṣiṣẹ́ fún gbà mélòó ló fi ń tán. Owó nǹkan ò ní bá dé owó yẹn ò ní bá dé. So I've joined this one also, so I'm to join this one, and don't forget you have to do printing to hold it. Hey, never take light. And the thing wey dey vex me pass for Nigeria be this. Na the thing wey dey vex me pass. If work don dey sweet you like this, they go just take light. The thing dey vex me. How we say I just go country wo náà nínú ẹ̀ náà? Ghana. Mi ò lè lọ Ghana lọ ṣiṣẹ́. Kí Ghana dàbí ó yẹ kó sáré gbé plane lọ Ghana kó sọ fún fẹ́ lọ ṣiṣẹ́ kó tún padà wá kó padà wá lé wá sùn. You no know. So, until you adjust it very well. And if I take light, it will not be my fault too. Don't forget to help me to give it a thumbs up. Bami, Professor, gbé ìyẹ̀lẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹ, fi ìtì yẹ. Ó kọ abẹ́rẹ́ ọwọ́. Same thing. So that's all for now. If I don't take light, the thing dey vex me sef. So me I shock the other car down. As if I don't take light. Say bombo cloud them. Ẹ̀mí yẹ abẹ́rẹ́ lọ sọ́dọ̀ ìyá fi béèrè pé ṣé wọ́n lábẹ́rẹ́ ńlá.
Tó bá ra mélòó páàkì kan.
Páàkì kan náà ni màá fẹ́ mi ò lè ra abẹ́rẹ́ yọ. Mi ò lè ra abẹ́rẹ́ yọ.
Báwo máa yẹ gẹ́tì rẹ̀? Ṣé ibi télọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ àdúgbò náà?
Tó bá ti lọ sọ́dọ̀ ìyá àfà ibi táwọn sójà wà yẹ ọ̀tọ̀. ibi táwọn sójà máa ń dúró sí ẹ̀ ibi táwọn sójà bá ti sọdá ibi táwọn sójà máa ń wà ẹ̀.
tí bá ń mú ọ lọ sọ́dọ̀ yà fà
yóò wá ti rí tailor níbi ẹ̀gbẹ́ bábà yẹn náà wà. kí ni orí eléyìí kí ni orí kẹta wọn yẹn +1 yẹn.
+1 kò sórí bẹ̀rẹ̀.
+1 yẹ tí mo ní +1 cap yẹ. +1 cap 22 +1 ó jẹ́ kí ni 23 so you have to divide the 23 into 2 places. Next we're getting 4. 23. Network thing fuck up. Then start up. Can you hear me now? I can hear them. Can you hear me now? I want to grab me. I want to end the live stream before. But since the network has come back. So this is 11.5. So this is from the measurement. And this is that you actually. Network here over, okay.